All right. So let's continue changing our scenes. And are you real? You are real.
Character in my story.
Shadow is clearing the darkness.
No escape. The darkness is coming.
Oh God, no.
Back in a loop.
So if I dodge while I am reloading, it just cancels the reload and then just and it does not continue the reload afterwards. Yeah, let's switch the scenes. Rough start to the episode. Cult of the Word, this is a cult's lair. They didn't bother to hide it. The Grandmaster was expecting a visitor. Clip of the lost film. Hmm. Uh, it's yeah. So theater, we only have to do the Grandmaster. The Grandmaster's dark invitation. Oh, we've done everything here. He waited inside. His presence felt out in the night. Okay. The cult dumps their trash here. Interesting. The voyeurs of horror, the world projected, transports you to another reality. Let's use clip of the lost film. The secret truths one waited in the film Nightless Night.
The scene here had changed.
There are like so many enemies now. Allowed to expend so much ammo. Hmm. This is still the same. This is still part of the scene, but everything's the same here. I should heal. Yeah, maybe one more. I think maybe I can take one more shot before healing. Maybe upstairs there's something different. Oh wow, the door's open. Nightless night. By the way, there's supposed to be a writer's journey inside the room. I'm supposed to have picked it up, but I don't even know if I've done that. Oh god, no. Please stop. Let's check to make sure that we have all the... Stop writing. We have 7 out of 9. We'll get one more from this chapter. And the last one, I don't know where I don't even remember stop writing.
The question, how do you run from an idea, from a thought, from a story that lives in your head? You can't escape your fears. You carry your monsters with you. The devil, back, it's in you. You're running right back to it. A loop. I have to stop. Stop running.
Why is the volume so low?
I won't write another word. It's too dangerous. Only horror comes out of it. People get hurt. Let the currents of this ocean wash me away. But what if I forget why I stopped? What if I forget I stopped it all? That is fucked up. If that happens, I'll start writing again.
Yeah. He's probably started writing again. Let's also look at the Lord Lemons here. Nightless Night. Casey would lead me to the murder site. I found more visions of inspiration to write a new Casey story. It needed to be darker to get me there. The cult, Saint's film, Saint himself, Scratch, and Casey were all connected, pulled by dark gravity. All this madness part of the same horror story. Okay. So we can use the last. Come on. We can use the last scene. Oh wait. Yeah, there's nothing else here. I think that's it. In clip of the lost film scene. Let's use Grandmaster. The Grandmaster was expecting a visitor. Okay. How does he prepare for the visitor? We escaped. By the way, let's look at our healing and make sure we are stocked. I think we should rely more on trauma pads because we have an abundance of trauma pads and we seem to not be using them. As well as first aid kits. Maybe more flare gun ammo. And what else? Flares, I think it's fine. Flashbang, maybe we can move flashbangs. Alright, cool. Okay. Oh!
Shit.
That was... Okay, I think that's the path ahead. So I thought maybe we'll be... yeah, I think we'll reach projector room. The thing is, right, I thought we'll have to use it in the theater hall. Apparently not. Because there's one scene left in the theater hall that we should use. Oh, okay, we can use it here. Okay. Let me explore this scene a bit more. Okay. These look the same. It's fine. Okay, it's just dark. Nothing else has changed. Maybe they will flash some images. I think them flashing the image when we went this way just suggests that this is the right way. There's a container. Where is the container? Oh, maybe it's upstairs. There is an upstairs area to this section, right? Let me switch the scene. Let's not play around too much. The Grandmaster's Dark Invitation.
I changed the story. And with that, the dark place changed.
What? It's too. There's a door. Mr. Walden door.
Alan, wake. Alan, wake. Alan, wake. Wake.
You can go in through the door. This is the dark invitation of the Grandmaster. Who is the Grandmaster? Is it Thomas Zane? Is it Scratch? Is Scratch the same as Alan? The same as Thomas Wake? Nobody knows. Cutscene?
I found myself in a maze of film equipment. There had to be a way to the projection booth from here.
Uh-huh. Are you gonna
I
flash me?
wasn't alone.
I wasn't alone. Okay, yeah. This is black and white, by the way. Most of the color has blurred out. It's just the posters, and it's just red color. It's black and white and red. That's crazy. You gonna flash me with images now?
I'm here, you son of a bitch. Show yourself. Grandmaster my ass. You're a clown in a mask.
Casey is chasing down Zane, I think. Nope. Sorry. Give me a second. Okay. Yeah, let's not get overly scared. Why is this? Where is this room leading us? Is it all? Oh, I'm just getting turned around. What the hell? Sorry. Come this way. Come this way. This way. Alan just warns us immediately that we're not alone. So the game's preparing us for a fight, or just to be anxious enough so that they can scare us. We're supposed to have a writer's journey somewhere here. I think it's inside this room. Projection booth. Okay, I think it's inside this booth. Where is that's the exit. We have to use. There's supposed to be a writer's journey somewhere here. Come on. The guide just showed me what do you call it, a screenshot, and I think it was a screenshot of this room here. Weird. This is one of the last missable collectibles that I have to be on the lookout for. After that, we don't have any missable collectibles. So I should be okay. Come on, game. Let me take a look at that screenshot again. Give me a second. It looks like no, it's not this room. I think it's maybe after this room. Yeah, it's maybe this room.
I
Inside
was
this
back
room.
where I started. A loop within a loop. I had to keep going.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah. I know, I remember. No, the guide said that we should be looping this area 3 times, which I completely forgot. I think we have to keep going. And after the third loop, we'll discover something. By the way, they're gonna scare us again, aren't they?
I'm here, you son of a bitch. Show yourself. Who was that? Who said that? The Grandmaster, my ass. You're a
Yeah.
clown in a mask. I'm not the one wearing
How are
a
they
mask
gonna...
here, you moron.
How are they planning to scare us this time? Is anything subtly different? Would they get us the third time?
The Casey in the story was losing it. I wasn't far behind.
Oh, it's locked. What is this? Go back this way. Come on, don't scare me, game. What do you have to... What did I do to you? This is a new door. Oh, come
It could
on.
not be opened on this side.
Everything's locked. I'm way too close to the screen, so I'm getting... Wait, we can hear noise, right? What's moving? Come on now. Oh, come on. Oh, there's another door here. Come on, game.
I was back at the beginning again. I had to keep going. Find a way to the murder site.
Okay, Alan, whatever you say.
I'm here, you son
Hello?
of a bitch.
Hey!
Show yourself. Who was it? Who said that? That's a real clever trick, asshole. You can run, but you can't hide. The Grandmaster, my ass.
Is that Casey?
Clown in a mask. I'm not the one wearing a mask here, you moron. Why don't you come here and say that to my face, buddy? Then we'll see who's the moron.
I don't have a sense of what these sounds...
It's gone. But I saw someone. It was locked from the other side.
Of course it was. Everything's locked. It's a nightmare. Something's gonna scare us. Is there a new door here now? Who's... What the hell?
It could not be opened on this side.
I don't think they're locked. Once we note a door is locked, I don't think it changes its state. Oh, there it is. Another door. Hmm.
Departure, that worked. Now we're fine. Maybe there's a missing step before return. What's between departure and return? The tasks, the challenge, the lesson. Initiation, yeah, I haven't read that. To master this place, to set things up. Can't go to return before initiation. That's right, that feels right. Initiation. I have to write initiation.
Okay, so Trail of the Writer, we got the trophy. Watch all Writer's Journey videos. By the way, so I think we got so initiation was written after Scratch had return. Let's just presume that Scratch is a different entity and he wrote return. So after Scratch wrote return, Alan uh, edited the version of the return that he ran into. So after that, he got killed by Scratch. He woke up again in the writer's room, and then he convinced himself that it's not a good idea to write. And towards the end of the second last, like the second last writer's journey, we see that he's scared of forgetting his conviction to stop writing. And in the last writer's journey, the one we saw right now, he's again starting to write. He's starting to write initiation, and that is the start of our journey with Alan from his chapter 1 onwards. He's waking up in the talk show studio, right? I don't know how he ended up waking up in the talk show studio, but I feel like that's what happened. Okay, let's keep going. So we got all the writer's journey videos. We got the trophy. Now we move on. There's going to be another jump scare, right? Right, game? No?
I was back at the beginning again. I had to keep going. Find a way to the murder site.
Oh, come on, dude.
I'm here, you son of a bitch. Show yourself. Shut up. That's a real trick, asshole. Go. You can run, but I'll get you.
God, what's gonna... It's such an obvious trap. What is gonna get us?
Who's there? Look, you got the wrong guy. I'm not Alex Casey. I only play him in the movies. He's just a fictional character.
Oh my god.
What's going on here?
That's...
You don't have to kill me. You don't have to go get that knife and stab me. You can just give up and go back.
That's Sam Lake.
Forget about the ritual sacrifice to open the way forward.
The ritual sacrifice to open the way.
No. Don't do it. You don't have to become a monster. Just leave the knife where it is, in the back, and go.
A knife in the back? Everything about this was absurd. Our dialogue forced and ridiculous. In desperate need of another pass. But I'd play along to see where it took me.
Yeah, this is...
Let's forget about the knife. Don't go looking for
This is actually a good performance. Sam is actually like...
no knife.
Oh my god. So Sam Lake is usually very awkward when he acts as Alex Casey, right? Right now he's acting as himself, like the actor who plays Alex Casey, and he's very scared because he's been trapped into this nightmare version of whatever we are going through, and feels like maybe we'll have to kill him the way the cult of the tree killed Nightingale, cut out his heart. That's how maybe we get out. Maybe we get out at the end of this chapter. Do you think that's gonna happen? Right now, if we do, there should be a boss fight. I feel like there should be a boss fight, but if not...
Forget about the knife. Don't go looking for the knife. There is no knife.
Oh my god. Do we have to...
A knife.
Oh, that's a pretty...
Oh no. Oh no, you don't. You'll be sorry.
Oh my god, he's doing his best and it looks amazing.
What the fuck?
We have to chase him and kill him? Is that what the story wants? The story will eat you alive. can hear something. See, this is Coffee World. It's very cool.
I was getting close.
You're back at the start again, Alan. Oh, wait, I don't want to trigger that yet. Let's look around, see if there are any items to be gathered, looted. We have very low health. I don't think this is healthy to walk around. It's healthy to walk around like this. I think, yeah, I have to trigger the. I should trigger the echo before going in.
Come, Alex Casey. You've done well. You've played your role perfectly.
Everything out of your mouth is a damn lie. The only place any of this makes any sense is in your psychotic brain.
As a fictional character in a story, you've fulfilled your purpose. You brought the writer of the story here. You can go now, Casey.
No, I'm not going anywhere before I get some answers. How was I in that movie? Why does all this feel so familiar? What? Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck am I? No!
And welcome to you, Alan Wake. What the hell? This is the ritual to lead you on. We're just one step away from your final destination, Mr. Wake. But first, here's an unanswered mystery for you. If Casey was fictional, and you assumed his role as a detective, are you now fictional too? Whose story are you living, Mr. Wake? The visions are getting under my skin.
Maybe.
Coming too close for comfort. Not a separate layer, but mingling with my own reality in the dark place.
So maybe this was set up by Scratch so that Alan would write initiation, and towards the end of the initiation, you know the ritual to lead you on, right? That is the ritual that Saga had to perform at the very start in Witch's Ladle to get into the dark place, right? To get into the overlap. And after killing Nightingale, Alan was able to escape. And I think right now, Alan's story, the end of initiation, is kind of overlapping with the start of Return. Like at the end of initiation, we use start Return, right? So maybe, and the little chanting, the little poem is also the same. This is the ritual to lead you on. This is the ritual to something something. But at least this is the ritual, like whatever ritual that we are about to perform will push us out of the dark place and into the real world. Maybe alongside us, Scratch would also escape, and maybe Scratch orchestrated this whole thing so that he can escape. Another side to it is that Alex Casey is someone we know exists in the real world, or the world that we previously came from. We know right now Saga and Alex are in our original reality. But then there's also this talk show reality where Alan is a writer, and the person who plays Alex Casey, Sam Lake, is just a normal actor, Sam Lake. And maybe it was that actor who was trapped in the chair. It's yeah, it's a difficult to discern story, even with all the details that it's giving us. I feel like I felt this even early on. This feels like a much liberal version of one of the From Software games, or like Dark Souls or Elden Ring, where you have a lot of lore, really complex lore, and we are only given very small snippets of it. But here, the story is just as complex with many like overlapping elements, and the the structure of the world and the mechanism of how this world functions itself is a mystery. But they're giving us a lot of detail to put it together. But even then, the details are maybe a little bit chopped up. Like even though we get a lot of details, it's chopped up and a really specific portion of it's shown, so that it's still we don't get a full picture. It remains mysterious to us, right? But it still feels like we are discovering new things like every chapter, with every entry, every video we see, we get a lot of new info, and it never felt like it's poorly written or like inconsequential. It's giving so much, but still it's able to maintain that mystery. And yeah, it's very tantalizing in a way. Let's move on. I'm like very surprised at the consistency of the experience across all these chapters. We've been constantly engaged both in like a gameplay sense as well as in a narrative sense, constantly being pulled along. Yeah, let's go. I don't know. Oh, I don't know if there's going to be a boss fight or if we can just perform the ritual and move on. Final exit.
Wait. Dead end. This can't be right. Did I miss something?
Look at how hunched he is. He's crazy, man. Come on. That's what they're trying to portray. Like he has been cooped up in his writer's room, just reliving these experiences, trying to figure something out. He's hunched. The weight of his experience is on his shoulders. You can see that. All right, let's go back out. It's different now, right? Yeah, it's a different room. It has color now. Where are we? Film storage. What is that? Is that the parade float? I don't think this.
The murder site.
God, is that a. This is Mulligan and Thornton. Haven't we. I thought there was an overlap where we already discovered Mulligan and Thornton. I have to. Because there are 3 instances where Saga and Alan interacted, right? And I think we already covered all 3. The last one was where Alan discovered that woman's dead body in a bathtub, and he reached in, but then he got pulled out, right? And Saga experienced that in her previous chapter. So I feel like we have covered all 3 scenarios. The second instance was where first was Nightingale. Second was, I'm trying to remember where the second experience was. Was the second experience inside the Ocean View Hotel? Oh god, let me quickly look at the chapter list. So I think chapter list would be an easy way for us to figure it out. No, there is a chapter list somewhere, right? Where is it? Sides, Dark Presence Visions. Yeah, I can't seem to remember where we exactly. This is just draft 3. This is the third version. I think there's a slight uh, misalignment of the 3 events, because we already talked to Saga like in the previous uh, murder site, right? In the previous murder site inside the hotel, Ocean View Hotel, we already talked to Saga when she went in to get the record, Old Gods of Asgard record. No, when after she killed uh, Lady of the Light, what's her name? Cynthia Weaver. we saw Alan reach out. So that was one instance. But in the after killing Mulligan and Thornton, there was an instance where Saga reached out. I think that already happened. Oh god, my memory is so shoddy. Let's progress. Let's see. This doesn't look like a room where a boss fight can occur. So let's just move in.
The mask was the key.
And I think Saga had performed this ritual or will perform this ritual in the future to set it up. She had to use electronics to get it moving. She had to bring the skull, bring the knife. There was something else. I forget the fourth one. Let's look around in the room to see if we are missing anything. Okay, there's a locked door. It's that door. The game is a little bit framey. That's okay. A pale balloon in the...
This is how I could help her. Saga Anderson, listen. I've been tricked. Scratch wrote returned. I tried to fix the story, but
Okay.
he stopped me before I reached the end.
This is the
He
middle
has it
one.
now. It's the key to escape.
What do you mean, escape? You're a Scratch.
I need to stop him. I need to stop him before he gets out. He's after Alice. I'm still trapped, but I'm making progress. I wrote you in to be the story's hero. Scratch made a horror story. I need to match the genre.
Look at his
It has
face.
to be dark, but the hero can break through, save her family, save us all.
Save her family. Are you talking about my family?
Yes, whatever you're doing, it's working. You just need to keep going.
We found family in the horror story.
What's
I
this?
was closer now. Closer than ever before. But there was no time to lose. Everything was hanging in the balance. I could still lose it all.
What was
Parliament
that?
Tower. I had to make it work this time. I could stop Scratch, get the manuscript, fix its ending.
End of chapter. End of part. I had to. I missed reading the. And by the way, I saw a comment suggesting that this is original music written for the game, and listening to it, Remedy won't be like claiming the music even if we record it. I hope that's true and that it's relevant to the story. Cult of the Word. Okay, we can still read what's written here, so let's do that. A pale balloon in the sky, float and sink deeper. Night springs when bright falls. Night springs and bright falls. You know that sentence sounds so appropriate, but these settings have been developed so long ago that I don't know if it was because they've never used it in a sentence like this. Night springs when bright falls. Bright falls is a location. Night springs is a TV show. But as a sentence, it makes sense. Night springs forth when brightness falls, right? A pale balloon in the sky, float and sink deeper. Night springs when bright falls, for this sleeper. The surface disturbed, the reflection now a traitor. In the cavity of the skull, turned to a crater. This is the ritual to lead you on. your friends will meet him when you're gone. So when we escape, like that last sentence, just assume that once we escape dark place, then our friends will meet Scratch because Scratch will escape alongside us. Is that why we have been manipulated into writing this story, as we have been done in like the original game by Barbara Jagger, who had negotiated us to negotiated or manipulated us to write our original book, The Departure, by promising us that we can write our wife back into life. Alan was much saner back then. He decided to trade his own life in the dark place so that he can get Alice
I
out.
was traveling deeper into the dark place. The poem on the wall was growing at the same pace, dogging my footsteps, like my unwanted shadow moving in the corner of my eye. It wasn't my writing. I didn't know what it was. A terrible prophecy, a curse, looming over me.
Okay, cool. So maybe this was a ritual that they had to. This is obviously the ritual that the two NYPD. See, it is NYPD. The two NYPD police officers had to perform. They were probably murdered elsewhere and then strung up like this as part of the ritual that the cult was performing. Cult of the Word was performing. Maybe the entire Cult of the Word had set these scenes up so that Alan can eventually escape, while Cult of the Tree, out in the real world, is setting up a counterpart to the incidents, to the scenarios that they are filming and framing in the dark place. And once they are close enough, there's an overlap, and Alan can reach through to Saga and influence her thoughts. In bits and pieces, as like in those moments within the overlap where both the murders are similar, Dark Place brushes up against our own reality, and Alan can reach through to Saga and influence her thoughts, like influence her in some way, and Saga can influence Alan back. I don't know if this was just circumstance that it happened to be this way, or if someone like Scratch or Zane had a larger role to play in placing us and Saga the way they did. You know, it could be a coincidence, or it could have been a larger entity, or more omniscient entity manipulating us to be in these places. Supposedly Scratch, so that he can eventually escape the dark place. I don't think Alan would be sane enough in his current state to orchestrate something as elaborate as this. So he's probably a pawn at this point. Where are we heading to? Oh, this is a room that has been locked for a long time. Wait, is it? I feel like we have been here before. Yeah, we've been here before. In a poem, he told us he once mistook an ocean for a lake. He wanted him for teaching his love. Is there music? No. Nightless Night, a Thomas Zane movie. I really have to like pause and read the text that was written. Alex Casey, the detective. Barbara Jagger, the writer's widow. Ilmari Hotori is a murderer. Artie is a janitor. Thomas Zane is the writer. Alan Wake. Music by Artie on. Hey Casey. Looks like Casey. Not like Sam Lake. That's definitely a Casey expression. Someone's behind you, Casey. It's his writer's room. What? Who's that? Is that Casey? Casey's body? Zane has returned him into... Cut. I can't read it. Oh god. I have to pause and read. Midsummer Sea Weather Forecast. Where are you going, Casey? The movie just keeps going. Does it repeat? No. It's a new scene now. Why is he smiling? Artie. That's a young Artie.
Onko täällä ketään? Ahti.
Artie. You don't have to be scared of Artie. If you make Artie scary, then that's a crime.
Sanovat, se joka varjoon tyytyy, valon ihmeestä paitsi jää.
Oh, this is a song that he was singing. The Devil. We saw this when we were fighting the Mulligans. Mulligans and Thornton. This is Barbara. I don't know how Casey.
Sinua ikävä.
Olit Veikon kanssa. Siksi lähdin.
This is his ex-wife?
Hän on poissa. Ollut jo kauan.
What, how?
Kun nyt lähden. Lähde kanssani.
Mutta vasta tämän yön jälkeen.
Nightless Night. He has been singing of Nightless Night. Artie has been... Was that Nightingale's mother? No.
Mä kun vähän puukolla tökkäsin sitä. Tuik, 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 tuik. Heitä sillä oli paskat housussa. Kontta soi
Ilmo.
änkyrä kännissä ja huusi ja soperteli ja armo, rakkasveli, anna armo.
Oh my god. Hotori. Hotari. It's not Ilmo. It is Ilmo. It's Ilmo Hotari. Hotari. Kalevala Nights.
Kato. Tuhoajapojan paluu. Ja häntä koipien välissä.
Where's your brother?
Tuliko hakemaan anteeksianto?
Uutiset mistään paluusta ovat ennenaikaisia. Tulin vain käymään. muista millaista tämä touhu täällä on. En viivy kauaa. Missäs veljesi luuraa?
Pisti hengiltä.
What?
Rupes käymään aivoa se aina länkytys. Uurilla ja mestarilla.
Who is the master?
Ei se paskaveli kelvon edes siihen. Sä olit mestarin valittu. Vaikka mä koskaan ymmärtänyt, että miksi.
To be a sacrifice? Look at his eyes.
Päiviltä pitäis sinutkin pistää.
Oh.
Mitä on? Nyt tuli tupen rapinat, poika. Leikataan parta! Leikataan pojalta parta!
Coffee?
Miksi palasit, kun kerran lähdit?
En aikonut. Mutta nyt löydän itseni täältä. Nyt on kai kirottu. Kirjoitettu sadistisen kirjailijan tarina. Kierrän kehää.
Maa on syklinen laulu. Miten siellä valtion kontrollivirastossa menee?
Väärä virasto. En ole siellä töissä. Sitä paitsi sain potkut.
You were fired? What do you mean?
Olisi tarvetta talonmiehen apulaiselle.
Ei ole. Tämän tilan isäntä katosi yön selkää vuosia sitten. Sen jälkeen kun sinä lähdit. Merkit on ilmassa, että multakin loppuu hommat pian. Siksi kyselen virastosta. Ehkä saan sieltä töitä.
Not Federal Bureau of Control, but Federal Bureau of... Why does this... Is that his teeth or is that... No, that's not his teeth. He's doing something weird. He's looking for a job as a janitor somewhere else. Not at FBC, but at FBI, maybe? Is this a red-haired woman or... I thought red-haired one might be Jessie. This is the well. This is the Hotari well. We saw the scene
Mulja.
when we fought...
Millä juomme?
Yöttömälle yölle.
When we fought Mulligan and Thornton, you came back to us. Oh. Is it poison? Oh my god.
Tämä riitti vie sinut tuon puoleiseen.
Is Casey gone? Disappeared in the real world? So that Scratch could get out? That's Zane and his lamp. And he just walks past him. Is that what happens?
Sanotaan, että Aleen kurkotti liian pitkälle yön syövereihin. Eikä löytänyt sieltä enää pois.
Why is Artie so...
Kannattaa
They're in the
varoa
sauna.
Aleenin mustaan leskeen.
Black Widow? Alice?
Taisit olla vähän heikkona hänen.
No, Barbara.
Pelkäsin häntä.
Me pojat oltiin aina vähän toivottomia naisten kanssa.
Artie and Casey? That's a song from Control. Right? Did he climb out of the well? That's the well. Is Casey dead? Casey in a real world. Are they gonna kill him too? Oh. This is how Scratch got out. There are 3 different murders taking places. Scratch killing Casey, this Barbara woman killing Casey, and Ilmo killing Casey. No, is it okay? Maybe 2.
Tämä riitti vie sinut tuon puoleiseen.
Hän palaa. Ja sinut lukitaan huoneeseen.
Cult of the Word. Is Scratch finally coming out? Or is it Thomas Zane?
Vihdoinkin.
Thomas Zane and Barbara
Kiitos,
Jack.
rakkaani.
Isn't Barbara Jack dead? Who's this Casey? Is he trapped in the dark place now? Investigating the cult of the word. I don't know. We have to switch one person with another if somebody wants to get out. So maybe Sane got out and he got trapped. But then who
Ei
was
kierrä kehää. Tämä on spiraali.
God? Lopu. That was so much longer than I anticipated. But yeah, maybe Casey was brought into the dark place. Maybe Casey has disappeared in the real world and now Scratch is out. But somehow we got out at the very start when Saga killed off Nightingale. So Who was trapped inside to get us out? There are so many elements here. Like I'm glad that it's there. So much to dig into. Oh god. So that was a clip from maybe Nightless Night. Can we assume that that was a clip from Nightless Night? I don't want to fight anyone now. I just want to save my game. And I want to switch the scene back to this. No, I think we need to switch back to nothing.
The story was affecting the scene.
Of course, Alan. It's not the first time we have done this. Alright, let's get out of this place. I need to find a janitor's bucket and get out of this reality back to Saga. Oh, there's another scene here. What?
There wasn't enough alcohol in this city to drown the memories of this nightmare. But I damn well try. This case would never be closed. I have more questions now than at the start.
Me too.
The irony of being trapped in a postmodern detective story. I felt watched. The eyes of some unseen audience on me. I wanted to turn to the hidden camera and tell them to fuck off. But I didn't know where to look to break the fourth wall.
Okay.
There would always be another case for Casey. A million stories in this dark city. The night opened up to welcome me. I walked into her arms. Roll credits.
Let's walk out to part 1. Part 1 of what? Okay, we can watch these. So we got part 1 to 8. Yeah, it's nice. It'll be. This is such a like a very intricately designed film or like production, with every scene having so many meanings and pulling from so many threads. So yeah, I'm glad that we have it as a collectible. Night Spring commercials. I need to find another Night Spring commercial. I don't know where this is. Come on, I shouldn't have missed the second Night Spring. Let me look. Okay, I'll save it at the end of this. Like at the next janitor's bucket location, and I'll look up to see if we can collect the rest of the collectibles. Okay, because I feel like we may be at the end of Alan's journey. Wherever we go to next, go to Parliament Tower. Okay, so I think before going to Parliament Tower, I will try to explore the rest of this area and get the remaining words of power or any other echoes and commercials, etc. that we have left out. Okay. Why can't I zoom into Poet Cinema? Come on. Okay, because I'm not here. Oh, come on. Why the game does not let me zoom into the Poet Cinema location? What the hell? And I think there was an echo somewhere here that we missed. Right? I really thought there was an echo somewhere here that we missed. Why is there a locked door here? It's above us. We're not heading to the Parliament Tower directly. No way.
The phone was ringing again.
Ah, nice.
Somehow I sensed it wasn't Zane this time.
Where is Mr. Door? He disappeared forever. I need Mr. Door again. I want to see him one last time.
Hello? Hello. It wasn't Zane. It wasn't Scratch either. Huh? You're me? Me? I don't understand. There's a lot I don't understand.
A dark place operates in loops. Time is a story. I'm calling you from a different point in that story.
From the future? I'm never getting out of here, am I?
Yes, you will. And no, you won't.
Oh god.
And that is by your own choice.
What does that mean?
I'm sorry for what you'll have to go through. Alice's photos you
But
found from
don't
the shoebox in the
touch.
talk show basement. Before you can go to Parliament Tower, you must put them in the shoebox at her statue at the plaza. To help you, to help Alice, to help Saga Anderson.
I'm my own Deus Ex Machina? Really?
Okay, anyway, that's an optional thing that we have picked up.
How many writers does it take to finish a story? One for each draft. It's the same writer, but in a different point in time. I follow the steps he laid out for me. Alice's photos from the talk show building basement. Adi had guided me there. I bring the photos to the shoebox by the statue.
See, the thing is, that's a completely optional thing. Do we get a different ending for doing that? Because that was a completely optional thing that we could do. Let me make a larger save here. I'm just too captivated to end the episode yet. You know, that's one major reason why I'm still playing. So I thought maybe after even before the movie had started, maybe I thought we'd end the episode, but God. So if we do this, what happens in the real world? Oh wait, that's Alice. That's Alice's statue. Are we switching back to Saga? Okay, we got an optional cutscene or an optional thing we can do, which switches us back to Saga automatically. What the hell? What is it, Saga? Like, do you have something in the shoebox extra? Where are we supposed to go now? I'm just as confused as anyone else. We have no bullets for our shotgun. What am I supposed to do with the... We can switch back, of course. But there's something here that Saga can use now. I don't know where or... Okay, how do we... Previously flooded area, but we've already been to the previously flooded area. Do we get an extra manuscript now? Or maybe we can go to this room. We left some photographs for Saga under a statue. A statue of Alice Wake. I'm just trying to see if we can... As a player, if I can figure it out. Because obviously Saga doesn't know that has happened. Why did they switch us to Saga? I don't know why they switched us to Saga. Oh god, I feel like there's an extra scene or an extremely relevant scene or an ending that we can reach if we only figure out what just happened. And that girl is gone, who's been knocking on that door forever. Is this her door? Her room? No, this is Tammy and Ed's room. What is going on? Come on.
It doesn't budge.
What do you want me to do, game? Maybe we can talk to the receptionist to get a key. Maybe we can sneak in here and get a key, a master key. What do you want from me, game? Can you talk to me, mister? Maybe the mine place? No. Couldn't be. I don't know what I'm doing. Should we switch back to Alan again? I don't know what the game wants me to do. Well, we have a lot of weapon upgrades. Fully upgraded. Maybe this is worth it. Both of these are so good. Maybe this first.
Saga strained to pull the string of the crossbow back as far as she could. To her surprise, the latch adjusted to accommodate her. The next bolt would stop a monster.
Cool. Yeah, the game had just thrown me for a loop. But we can check this. Mayor Setter will stand up for justice. Mayor Setter is not afraid of the rough questions. When you ask, Mayor Setter will speak. Vote Mayor Setter to sit in office. Setter is better. Mayor Setter won't roll over on the issues. He rolls over because he's a dog, but he won't roll over on the issues though. Somehow it helps Saga, so we lead on with the Saga's normal, like we'll go to the sheriff station next, okay, in Saga's case, but let's go back to Alan and see where he is. I'm unsure if he's standing beside the statue or if he's back in his writer's room. See, this is Alice Wake's statue. Just wanted to show the world what I see. I just wanted to show the world what I see. Alice Wake. There was kind of like a basin instead of a statue that we saw for a brief moment when we were in that murder site. Yeah, I think what I wanna do is I wanna find out the rest of the collectibles. Maybe it will be in the tunnel area. I don't know why, but I can't click on this. Gain entry to Parliament server. Progress Saga story. So we have to progress Saga story before we. Okay. But the thing is, right? Like that, those, those, uh, those photos were optional. So I wonder if we didn't have the photo. I guess we won't get. I don't know. It's very weird. I'll save the game and I'll try to gain. I'll try to enter the Parliament building. Maybe it'll stop us. Right? Maybe it'll ask us. Directly ask us to progress the Saga story. The only problem I have, the only confusion I have is the photos were definitely optional. I think.
It's closed.
Okay, it's closed.
No. The building was condemned. Closed up. Something was wrong. Something was missing. I had to get inside.
Yeah, I don't know what would have happened if Alice's photos were, if we didn't pick them up. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'll explore the rest of the area. Okay, there are a lot of containers. Can you see? A lot of containers here. I'll explore the rest of the area. I'll go to the Ocean View Hotel, and I think we have collected everything in the Ocean View Hotel. And I actually have no idea why I can't zoom into any of the maps. Should be able to see further details, but I can't. I really can't. Why is it? Okay. I had to back out once and then go back in. Okay. See all the question marks here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 different scenes, 4 plot elements. So I'll try to see all the different variations of these screens, these scenes, and also get the extra collectibles. Okay. The words of power and any echoes left behind. I'll be doing that next. And then after that, seemingly there's nothing left in the other maps. Wait, there's an echo here. Huh. How did I miss that? I should have walked up to the stage and collected the echo. I don't know, there's something here. Oh no, it's just a scene. Oh, that the dot just denotes a scene, I think. No. Wait, no. There's something more here. Does it appear anywhere else? No. Okay, so I think our agenda for the next episode would be to revisit these 2 areas just to make sure we are not missing something with these yellow dots, right? Then we'll revisit. Oh, I have a flashbang to pick up from here and a hand flare because we are so full. Then I'll revisit the tunnel area, the subway area, okay, and I'll try to collect the rest of the question marks. Yeah, I think that's it for now. We'll continue with Alan's story a bit further. Not Alan's story, Alan's exploration and investigation a bit further. before going back to Saga and finishing her story, because I think we need to finish Saga's or progress Saga's story before getting back into the Parliament Tower for one last time. Yeah.